In order to win the game, the car must pass through a finish line. Create a cube, extend it to the width of the road, and place it at the end of the level. For this game our end object will be invisible, so go ahead and turn the mesh renderer off. Also we want box collider triggered. Create a script called endTrigger, and open it up in Visual Studio. Delete the using statements we don't need, and also the start and update function. Before we add code to the endTrigger script, let's open the Game Manager script. Add a new variable, endGame. And let's test it with a debug. Back in Unity, drag the Game Manager into the end trigger script found in the end object. Hit play. When the car passes the end object, you should see a message in the console. Make sure to turn off is trigger in the box collider. Create a WinUI by going to the canvas, right-click, UI, and Panel. In the scene window click 2D. Press F to focus. And change the source image from background to none. Turn the panel white, by changing the color and turning up the alpha. Rename the object to Level Complete. Right-click on Panel, UI, and Text. Resize the window and change font color to black. Change the font to highway sign. Change the text to level, also the object name to level. Duplicate the level object, call it complete, and also type in the text, complete. Resize and adjust the position of the font. Rename the text object to score. Deactivate the complete object. Create a reference to the UI, so it can be enabled. Type public game object, and name it complete level UI. Now for the function type, complete level UI, .set active, true. So that the complete level will be active when. Now, when level is completed, the complete level UI will be true. Back in Unity, turn off the level complete object. Go to the Game Manager, and under the script, drag level complete into the box. Now hit play to test if the level complete triggers when the finish line is crossed. Disable the level complete object. Click Window, Animation, and Animation again. Create a new animation, and call it level complete. Now is a good time to clean up our files. Organize all the scripts and animation files. And test to make sure it's working after we moved the files. When we created the animation, two files were made. One is the animation itself. Disabled the looping. The second file is the animator controller. Let's check to see all our level complete objects are enabled before we proceed. Time to animate the level complete object. The tiny record button allows for keyframes to be applied. Hit the record button. Go to the end of the timeline and turn down the alpha level to 0. You will see keyframe markers applied. The effect we are looking for is actually the reverse of this, so swap the position of the keyframes. Now the object fades in when the game is over. Repeat this step for the level, and complete objects as well. You can delay it for a better visual. You can also accomplish this by turning down the alpha for the first keyframe, and then turning it back up from the second keyframe. Now let's disable level complete, and press play to test the game. I noticed a loop in the level complete screen. Go to the animation file, and make sure that loop is turned off. The animation timeline also allows for events to be triggered, and events can be used to call functions. Use the scroll wheel to zoom out the animation window. Now press the tag icon with the plus, to add an event further down the animation. Put it at 150. Take a moment to improve the timing on the level complete. Add a delay to the text animation. To load a new level, the script must sit on the animation object in order for it to be called. Go to the level complete object. Create a script on that object, and call it level complete. To load a new level, the script must sit on the animation object in order for it to be called. Go to the level complete object. Create a script on that object, and call it level complete. Now when we go the event in the animation timeline, we can select the event as load next level. Now when the event is called, it will call the load new level script. Type scene manager dot load scene parenthesis scene manager dot get active scene build index +1. In our case, we want to load the next one in queue. We can do this by calling the build index. You will find this in the build settings. Now we just have to identify the current scene index number, and add one. Don't forget to add the Unity engine, scene management, using statements in order to get this to work. Go to Build Settings, and Scenes in Build. Add open scene which is currently called Sample Scene. Next in the project window, find the scene file, and duplicate it. Call it Level 2. Drag Level 2 into the Scenes in Build window. Make sure everything is saved. Now go to Level 2 and change the color of the skybox to one you like. Make sure the level complete object is turned off by default in both scenes. Now hit play, and the next level should load once you reach the finish line.